The nominees for Outstanding Newscast or News Magazine in Spanish are
Al Rojo Vivo, Telemundo. Aquí y ahora, Univision. Directo USA, CNN en español. Noticiero Telemundo, Telemundo. Nuestro Mundo, CNN en español. Primer Impacto, Univision.
And the Emmy goes to Aquí y Ahora, Univision.
Accepting the Emmy, Maria Elena Salinas.
Son menores desesperados. Buscan refugio, un porvenir, salvar sus vidas. Recorrimos casi 6,000 millas a ambos lados de la frontera para conocer de cerca su realidad. Seguimos su recorrido, encontramos sus huellas, compartimos sus ilusiones rotas. Esta es la historia de quienes quedan atrapados entre el abandono y el rechazo.
This is really very, very, very exciting. And to be honest with you, I really did not think that we were going to win this because of the category. I'm in the same category as many of my colleagues, which I respect very much. But over the week, as I was covering Pope Francis's visit, I felt somehow that I got an endorsement from him. When he gave his speech in Congress, do you remember when he talked about don't be afraid of foreigners? Do you remember when he said the foreigners that come north looking for a better life? And he also said, don't think of their numbers and don't fear their numbers. Listen to their stories and see their faces. And I think that's what we did. And I said, thank you so much, Pope, for endorsing my special. So maybe I owe this to him. And that's exactly what we did in Entre el Abandono y el Rechazo. My producer, Mirna, please, Mirna, come close to me, please, because we worked very hard. It was a very small team of people, and it was Mirna Couto and 2 photographers, Scott and Martin, and we traveled to Central America, to El Salvador, to Guatemala, to Honduras, to the border, to Mexico City, and not to Mexico City, but right across the border in Mexico, and we tried to find the conditions that these kids live in that make them come to the North, that make them come to the U.S. in search of a better life. Sometimes it's poverty, sometimes it's danger, the dangerous situations that they find in the streets that are riddled with drug trafficking and with gang violence, and sometimes it's to reunite with their families. But you have to tell their stories, like Pope Francis said, and you have to see their faces in order to understand this crisis. So, not to brag, but this is very special for us because I believe that this particular show is the first one in the history of Univision that has won a Peabody, a Walter Cronkite Award, a Gracie, and an Emmy. Thank you so much.